What's the new craze now? 23andMe, huh? Right? The Ancestry.com? Did you do it? Any surprises? No, you're lucky. My sister, yeah, no, I'm telling you. People, I had a friend that found, a friend called me up. He goes, I got a brother and sister in Pittsburgh. I said, what are you talking about? Somebody in my family did 23andMe, and I have a brother and sister in Pittsburgh. I said, how did that happen? He goes, well, my father drives his truck to Pittsburgh. I said, okay, I can't wait to hear mine, right? So my sister did it, and she wanted to surprise everybody, right? And she was going to make a big announcement at a July 4th barbecue. And the night before, she calls me up. She goes, you're the oldest in the family. I got to run this by you first. I said, well, what happened? She goes, look, just sit down. She goes, I want you to know, first of all, we're not 100% Italian. I said, really? Do you think that has anything to do with the fact that mommy's Polish? You dummy, I could have gave you the birth certificate. It's right on there. You paid $100 for that? She goes, yeah. She goes, well, we're 40% Eastern European, that's mommy. We're 40% Sicilian, that's daddy. She goes, here's where it gets complicated. We're 20% Iberian Peninsula. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm like, what's that? I had to Google that. That's like the bottom of France, the top of Spain, and Portugal. So apparently, like 100 years ago, I had a relative who got pregnant in Ibiza. Probably during a rave or something like that. I'm not really sure. Then she goes on, and I don't know if you had this experience. She goes, we found 3 first cousins in South Carolina. So I said, what are you talking about? She goes, there's 3 girls in South Carolina that are our cousins. She goes, our grandfathers were brothers and they got separated. Our grandfather ended up in the Bronx and they ended up in South Carolina. They have the same last name. We have to go down there and meet them. I'm like, Janice, I am not going to South Carolina. Don't give these people your information. It sounds like a setup. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm going to go. They probably live in a trailer, all right? They're going to ask me for money. I'm not going to a NASCAR event. I'm just not going down there. So we go to South Carolina, and here's the funny part. They own 6 golf courses, and they're millionaires. Yeah, and they lent me $5,000. So always check out who your relatives are.